we're just closing today's HPC and Batch Day. I wanted to give a few reminders about how you can engage in the future. First of all, this HPC and Batch Day is run by a few groups that are official part of CNCF or Kubernetes, the Kubernetes project. So one of them is the Kubernetes Working Group Batch. How many of you have heard of the Kubernetes Working Group Batch before coming here? Okay, maybe 30%. So the Kubernetes Working Group Batch is a space where both contributors, that is Kubernetes developers, but also community members from a diverse number of projects and end users get together to discuss these topics that we were discussing today. What's missing in Kubernetes? What can be improved? Where can you collaborate? Where could you contribute code in the batch domain? So that includes a few components: the scheduler, the job API, the cluster autoscaler, and our project queue. So this is where we discussed all of these components of Kubernetes, and they are all open to discussion and development. So we welcome you to come and bring both your questions, your feedback, and also your expertise. If you want to upstream any of the changes you have shown us today, you're welcome to come and have a design discussion. If you are not so much into getting into the details of core Kubernetes, you still have two more options to discuss. The CNCF Research User Group, of course, dedicated specifically to research, has a vibrant community as well of researchers that learn from each other how best to run research workloads in Kubernetes. And finally, the CNCF Batch System Initiative Working Group, which is looking at not just Kubernetes, but other CNCF projects, how they solve problems for batch. So we welcome you to participate in any of these forums or all of them, depending on what your interests are. And of course, we are concluding the Batch HPC Day right now. But if you want to learn more, we have a few more talks. I mean, not we, but a few of our contributors to the Working Group Batch or other initiatives are going to present in the main KubeCon. The first one is the Working Group Batch. Everything that we have done in the past 6 months to a year. Including not just changes in scheduling, but also changes in the kubelet, changes at the device level. And we also have another talk enabling HPC and ML workloads with the latest Kubernetes job features, how you can use the improvements we have made in the job API to use it in your HPC or ML workloads. And we also have the Contributor Summit SIG meet and greet. So you can join us just to chat, just to get us to know each other, and we can continue any discussions in this forum. And that's all for today. Thank you all for coming. Hope to see you in Chicago or next year.